Hey there, so I'm back with another video. In this video, I decide to dye flames into my head. I have done this before, but I decided to go ahead and do it again. So first I'm starting off with re-bleaching my head. Prior to this, I had shaved it down to a 1.5. I forgot to film that part, but oh well, I guess. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting a thin layer of bleach on. I go all around with a thin layer of bleach. And then at some point I go back in with another layer and so I start off with going in the direction of the way my hair grows, and then when I go back in, I go the opposite direction of where my hair grows, just to really make sure I'm getting the roots. And I want to mention that I used 40 volume developer by Ion. It smells really good, it's a little less damaging, and I feel like it's better for your scalp. It says it is anyway. And then the bleach that I used is Quick Blue. I find that to also be less damaging on the scalp. I mean, it still feels kind of tingly, and I mean, it is 40 volume developer that I'm using straight on my scalp, so yeah, it does kind of tingle a little bit, but I feel like I kind of have a high pain tolerance. So I used that, and I also find that the Quick Blue, in my opinion, I mean, I guess and maybe it works different as well on everyone's hair, I don't know. But in my opinion, it works, it's better than the Clairol. I've used the Clairol. I don't care for it. I also think I feel more burning, I feel like, with the Clairol. And, I also feel like the Quick Blue lifts more levels quicker. So yes, and then I also want to mention that so what I do is I put this first, layer or so on, wait about 15 minutes, I put like a shower cap on, then I come back after 15 minutes, put another layer on, and then wait 30 minutes, and then I wash it out. Just to really make sure it works real well. So, yeah, I'll jump back in after I do this and what it looks like when I wash it out. Yeah, so I noticed that I tend to make really weird faces, and I guess you really notice that when you first start to kind of make videos. And I make a lot of odd faces when I do things like this, so I also notice I also really look like I'm about to cry a lot of the times too, which when I'm really like not. So yeah, enjoy that. So yeah, like I said earlier, I usually do like a thin kind of layer in the direction of my hair, and I'm going back in right now, as you see. I'm going in the opposite direction just to really make sure I reach like the little bit of root that I have. And I feel like this method tends to work really well, for me at least anyway. And just to make sure, I got all the spots and everything, so that is what is going on right now. I'm going back in and going in the opposite direction. Oh yeah, and here's the final thing I do. I rub it in. I rub that puppy right into my scalp, which probably makes y'all cringe, but it's really not that bad. um, I also tend to find that this really helps get down to the root areas and make everything even. So, yeah, here you go. I bet all the hairdresser women are just crying right now. But, what works, works, okay? Alright? Whatever it takes to be gorgeous. Here comes that trusty shower cap. Oh, oh yeah, there you go, shake it, girl. And yeah, pop this puppy on, bought it at Walmart real cheap. Works real well, actually, and now we wait 15 minutes. That is a look, sister. Yes, go. Oh, dang. Okay, she's spicy today. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I'm hitting my wrist like that, like I need drugs, but I meant to do the, like, time thing. Okay, so here's the next clip. These are the results. It's pretty white, but I go in and go ahead and tone it anyways. That's my next step to get it really white is I use a toner. So that's what it looks like after the bleaching. Okay, so I'm not really sure what happened here with the camera. I apparently did not set it up very well, and you can clearly see my phone, and for some reason it's not in full screen, so I apologize for that. I did not realize that. So that kind of sucks. Again, I'm really sorry. But moving on, in this next clip, I am going ahead and I'm toning it, even though it does look really white. I like that puppy real pearly white. So I use Wella T18 toner, and then I use a 20 volume bleach. So it's 1 part toner, 2 parts developer. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm measuring it all out. It goes on clear, but it turns real dark purple. It's kind of scary at first. But I haven't had an experience where it ends up dyeing my hair purple, but it gets a real dark purple. But it works really good. So that's what I do. So I go in, and again, I usually apply this like the bleach, going in the direction of my hair with one layer, and then going back in and going the opposite direction. And then sometimes I go back in again and go in the same direction as my hair, and then I rub it in. I really like to make sure that everything's perfect. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Sometimes it's the death of me. But again, it's just how we are. So yeah, I'm probably going to speed this part up since we already kind of know, like, it's just kind of repetitive. So I'm gonna go ahead and like speed through this. So here's what it looks like after toning it, and it's definitely way more like a true white. And here's the last part of the video where I go ahead and put the flames in. As you can tell, I am pretty nervous, and the dye also smells really good. I don't know what it is about Arctic Fox dye, but it has absolutely no business smelling that good. I had a bunch of this Girls Night Out is the color. There it is. Yeah, so pretty. I had a bunch of Girls Night Out color left, so I decided to try to use that and do like purple pinkish flames because I had a little bit of like hot pink left. So I sketch it out with a paintbrush, just a good old fashioned, nothing fancy paintbrush. I pretty much go ahead and sketch out all the outlines. Then I start filling it in, and then I start blending it. So enjoy that. I will also speed this up because this video will end up being like way too long. So I'm gonna speed it up like super fast. So hopefully you get the gist with that. But yeah, and then I will show you the end results afterwards.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy. Day we hustle, but the night we OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but OG boy. Know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about.
So yeah, there's the end results. So I think it came out pretty good, and thank you guys so much for watching.